This is my iPhone 14 Pro Max, and for a majority of this past year, I've either been using it without a case or with this Apple MagSafe leather case. And that's pretty unusual because I used to be the one that had constantly been changing my cases, trying out new things and everything. But the problem with the iPhone 14 Pro Max ended up being it's just so bulky on its own. I ended up not wanting any cases on it myself. But I've also kind of gotten bored of this look as it is, and this case is just too bulky, and I've really gotten to appreciate the way the phone feels with minimal casing on it. So I did the next best thing, which is getting the Pitaka Mag EZ Case 3. So I've used Pitaka in the past before. They're great. In fact, they've sent me products before. This one they didn't send me. I bought it myself. But I have been very happy with this brand. And this is a very, very lightweight and thin case, which is awesome. So there's just a sleeve in it. And the case comes inside this biodegradable material box. But yeah, it's just honestly a cheapo box for a case. So let's go ahead and just look at the case itself. Removal, and it shows you how to put it in the case. So you have to snap it in one side at a time, which is pretty self-explanatory. But let me just show you guys the case. It is a MagSafe case, so it does have the MagSafe ring, and it also is just a very, very thin case. I don't know if the camera will be able to really show its thickness, but let me just give you a good example of maybe the sides, so you guys can kind of see considerable amount of just kind of space. I wonder if this might even be able to kind of slightly fit in it. Now that wouldn't be possible, but so this is a much more lower profile and lighter case. Like, it honestly weighs very, very little. I can barely tell that I'm even holding it. This is a very light case. It's also unbelievably strong, at least from past experiences. These Pitaka cases have very little flex. They are very rigid. Even when you try to bend them backwards or forwards, there's very, very little flex. And for being so light, they have taken damage so well. I've used these in the past with my iPhone 13 Pro Max, and they are just absolutely amazing when it comes to the strength they have and drop protection, even though it doesn't look like it would offer much drop protection. So this is what the case looks like when it's on the phone. So it does cover about half of the stainless steel on the top. The side is pretty much covered except for the power button. Same thing over here. The alert slider, volume buttons uncovered, everything else completely covered. The bottom does have a lot more uncovered, especially right here by the charger. It is completely cut out, which is actually a good thing. You know, it's not a bad thing. A lot of charger are very thick at the bottom, and with these thicker cases, they oftentimes don't go in all the way. So then what happens is you have to take off the case to charge, which won't be an issue with this. This is definitely a good little touch. The front does have a lip. It does, even though this is a very thin case, you guys can see there is a little bit of a lip there. And again, this phone does have a screen protector on it. So overall, this is honestly a really, really nice case, and it feels so good in the hand. It has a slightly matte finish to it, and it has a great, clean and neat design. You can get this in other colors, which I'll link down below if you guys want to check out. But overall, from my past experiences, Pitaka has been a great brand. A bit pricey for sure, at around $40 to $50, depending on where you get it and if it's on sale or not. But I have been happy with it. And when you compare it to other cases that are lightweight and thin, especially the clear ones or the more plasticky ones, this just does such a good job, not only with the way it ages, but also with the way that it helps protect your phone. And just to prove the point, I will show you guys my almost 2-year-old Pitaka case on the 13 Pro Max, and you guys can see it has been dropped multiple times, but it doesn't have any cracks, and it really has very, very little in terms of noticeable damage. So these have been great. So I'm looking forward to using it on my 14 Pro Max as well. So before I go, I do want to talk about the material. This is an aramid fiber material. It's not carbon fiber. It's not Kevlar. It's something called aramid. This is very durable. It has been very strong, as I showed you guys. This over 2-year-old case is still in great condition after several very hard drops. And it is a matte finish, and it doesn't really lose its matte finish over time. It doesn't start to peel off or get, you know, greasy or anything. Like, this case is a testament, this 2-year case, as to how well this material ages. So It is really, really nice. There are a few different design options and color options as well. So these two are actually two different designs too, despite being the same color. So you guys can kind of see the weave pattern is different. I think the tighter weave is called 600D and this is called 1500D. So if you were wanting to get a slightly more visible design compared to this is a great option too. And there are other designs where the weaves are different colors. So there's blue, red, a couple of other ones with stripes. So I'll have all that linked down below if you want to check that out. But overall, this case is really nice. It feels very comfortable on the phone too. Not to mention the camera ring is just a godsend. It's really nice and elevated, and as you guys can see, it covers all three of the lenses without issue. The 14 Pro Max has the largest camera bumps I've ever seen. It's just really, really annoying, but these do a good job of protecting it. So that's it for this one, guys. This is the Pitaka Mag EZ case. Let me know what you guys think about it down in the comments below.